I'm Nick Perron, and welcome to another Microshock.com retrospective. This is part 2 of our 10-part series on Nightmare on Elm Street. This time, we're taking a look at Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. For those of you who aren't familiar with the premise, it's pretty much Freddy comes back and he starts terrorizing this guy named Jesse. However, unlike previous films, Freddy possesses a kid's body and goes out into the real world and kills people until Jesse and his love interest win the day. First thing I gotta say about this movie is the continuity is right out the fucking window. I mean, obviously, they went into some really weird direction where Freddy is possessing the body of a kid and then coming out into the real world and killing people in real life versus every other movie where he kills people in their dreams. It's a little weird, but anyways, there's a payoff. We'll get into that later. The first thing I want to talk about is some of the sweet fucking special effects. Say what you will about the story, it has some great effects. Like the transformation sequence when Jesse transforms into Freddy Krueger. It's a combination of great visual special effects and video editing to make it look like Freddy is actually coming out of that kid's body. There are other really awesome things, like when the claw is going through the door and clawing through Grady. Lots of really, really awesome special effects. However, it does have some really fucking laughable ones as well, like the giant tongue, the eyeball in Jesse's mouth, and the dog, the fucking Jesse dog. Next point I gotta point, the lost glove. This is a bit of Nightmare on Elm Street lore. Early on in the movie, Freddy's wearing his glove as usual, but during the production, it disappears. So what do? Do they build a new glove? No, they just put claws on Freddy's fucking fingers. That looks retarded. You know, I understand there's some budget constraints, but look at that. It's just stupid. It's just so stupid, and it's a good thing they didn't adopt that later on, because that would have, you know... as another interesting note, the Nightmare on Elm Street NES game also features the Freddy with the razor fingers. Just an interesting note there.
Okay, Crow, I'm putting you on Clu Gullager alert.
I'm on it, Mike. I take this very seriously.
All right.
Mike, behind that tree, it's Clu Gullager.
What?
Shoot, it was Monty Markham. I should resign my post.
And this movie features Clu Gullager. What movie is complete without Clu Gullager? I mean, he totally cracks me up. The guy is a fucking goofball who blames his teenage son for everything. He's kind of like a time-displaced TV dad from the 50s, just transported into an 80s horror movie. It's fucking hilarious. Just listen to some of the shit this guy says.
There's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with that air conditioning, Mom. It just needs a shot of Freon.
Here they are.
Oh, no. Come on, Dad. You're not trying to fix something again. Nobody likes a smart ass,
It's so hot in here.
Let me look at the thermostat. My God, it is hot as an oven. Sure, it's 97 degrees in here. What are you doing, Jesse? Help me move this thing. It isn't the gas. Don't tell me it's not the gas. Your mother thought she smelled gas.
Well, Ken, I thought I did. I wasn't
All right,
sure.
then what is it? Any bird rabies? It's that cheap seed you've been buying.
Oh, please, Ken.
That'd be a rational explanation. I mean, animals just don't explode into flames for no reason, do they? Well, it's sure not a leaky gas pipe.
You all right?
You set this whole thing up. What are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. What'd you use? Firecrackers? You know what he did? He used a goddamn cherry bomb.
Oh, stop.
That's what he did.
Look, you can't talk to me like that.
Jesse, come back here, Jesse!
What Nightmare 2 review is complete without mentioning the homoerotic imagery? It's funny watching the interview with the director, and he just kind of skirts around the issue.
If you wanted to look at it
From that viewpoint, I mean, you could say the whole thing is a disguised thing about a guy who's gay and is fighting with the fact that he's gay.
Let's take a look at it.
Listen, I'm gonna leave. I'm not into this.
Jesse, we got special work to do here, you and me.
Something is trying to get inside my body. Yeah, and she's female and she's waiting for you in the cabana. And you want to sleep with me. Oh God, he's coming back.
If you wanted to look at it from that viewpoint, I mean, you could say the whole thing is a disguised thing about a guy who's gay and is fighting with the fact that he's gay.
Final point about Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge, is how Freddy's beaten. This has to be like one of the weakest Freddy deaths ever in a movie. Freddy is defeated by love.
I love you, Jesse!
You know, the only way that could be any more fucking 80s is if they were playing Huey Lewis in the news.
Don't need money, don't take fame, don't need no credit card to ride this train. It's strong and it's sudden and it's cruel sometimes, but it might just save your life. That's the power of love. That's the power of love. First time you feel it in my...
Defeated by love. Yeah, it's any wonder why in Part 6, Freddy just kind of glosses over he was killed that way.
They even tried holy water.
Anyways, this is Nick Prawn concluding his review of Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. Be here tomorrow where we review the vastly superior Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, Dream Warriors. Catch you later, Bill and Ted.